currently on target.
Engine off, then back to P2. They'll wheel you in. We'll change tyres. Foster, consider top left pedal to turn 11.
So we think we're going to have to retire this car.
Please confirm and box. Okay, so our race at the moment is with Hamilton. He's 2 cars behind on the medium. Okay, let's drive through, please. Nice and steady. Can we go to torque 8 on the steering wheel, please? Torque 8.
Ayo. Well, timing. Andy. Thank you for the 16th month, my man. Appreciate it, dude. 2 away from a new 1.5 year badge. Plan for the day is Dutch Grand Prix in the driver career, and then from there we will look to record the season finale of the Everton save. That is the current plan at the moment. That season finale of the Everton save might change depending on how long it takes for us to get through the Dutch Grand Prix weekend, because obviously we're considerably later going live today than originally planned. So we'll get through the Dutch Grand Prix weekend as quickly as we can, and then we should hopefully have enough time to at least record some of the Everton season finale anyway. I'm not sure what to do tyre allocation-wise for the Dutch Grand Prix. What would you guys recommend? Harder, soft, harder or balanced for the Netherlands? I think the softs do okay around here, don't they? I can't quite recall off the top of my head. Let's just do a specialist quickly. You reckon harder, Daniel, around the Netherlands? It's not a very long pit stop here, though, is it? So doing an extra stop wouldn't be that bad. Afternoon, Yuso. Afternoon, Sockmas. How are we both? Softs are good here. Okay, we'll go for the balanced then. We'll stick with balanced. We'll go to race weekend and pray for decent weather actually in the Netherlands. Please be dry. Fuck. Okay. Well, wet ends to the race then. Although it looks like it might well be going dry again. So we probably be mediums, wets, and then back to dry tyres again, one would imagine. Let me just quickly tweet the stream out because we've not done that yet. Doobie-doo, live now. F124 driver career. FC25 Everton finale, season finale. Doobie-doo. Wham 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 wham. Oh, Helps if you turn caps lock off, doesn't it, Chaz? Oh, the transfer vote's just gone live as well. Pop that live on, pop that up on Blue Sky as well. I've not been using Blue Sky too much, but I'm trying to keep it as up to date. Like every individual tweet I do on Twitter, I'm trying to do on Blue Sky as well. I don't actually follow anyone yet on Blue Sky, which I need to do. Connor, thank you for the 59th month, my man. I really needed to do that for you, based on the gifted subs, but you're being naughty.
Being a very naughty boy.
You have a mostly dry race and a shower at the end, do you, Daniel? Morning, Jordan. Or afternoon. Right, let's record. Welcome to the Dutch Grand Prix weekend. Mixed weather conditions at the seaside here at Zandvoort. In the Grand Prix, we will start dry, and then it'll get wet, and then it'll probably dry up again. So, a lot of entertainment to come, probably for you, and heartache and misery for me, one would imagine. At Zandvoort, our history here is okay. Not that strong, though, I don't believe. In the Netherlands, first season in the Haas, we came 10th. Last season in the Ferrari, I came 9th. So, we'd like to improve on that. We would have loved the victory at Spa. It wasn't to be, unfortunately. Desperate to try and get myself up into second in the championship, though. But as you can see, Fernando Alonso and in particular Max Verstappen have both been in very good form of late. So we're going to try and improve on that in the next round if we can and get ourselves slightly higher in the standings. Just to say thank you to Tomo for gifting a sub to the channel. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying this third season of the driver career. We will be ending the save probably at the end of this season, starting the new My Team, but we'll play it by ear. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of this save, of course. Plenty of content still to come to you. The Player Career Mode 2, including yesterday's... Oh, I say yesterday's. I think actually this is going to go out on Monday. So last week, the vote for where we go in Season 4 in the Player Career. That's live right now, so go and have your vote on that. Regardless of what's happening football-wise, this is Formula 1. So let's go to practice, and then from there we can hopefully figure out a strategy and a setup to do very well in the race. Much better than 9th or 10th, anyway. Potschnerger, welcome back to the channel, mate. Yeah, Max won the title at the most recent race weekend. Right, let me just load Netherlands setup and then just quickly blank the screen whilst I go to SRC to see how this has changed. Quite considerably, actually. Yeah, quite considerably, well. Hello, it's me, I'm back again. There is no track acclimatization, is there? No. So let's do ERS management to start. What tyre allocation have we got? Hard's plenty of softs. Okay, so we'll try and get as much done in this session as we can. So ERS management on a hard set. Just want to see what each set does actually. So softs, 42 laps on the softs apparently. Mediums, and then the hards. So it's quite comfortably a medium hard race, but with the weather thrown in there as well, it's going to change things up a bit, isn't it? I think starting on the mediums is probably the right call. I quick sim, Ollie. We used to interactive sim, but I quick sim now. I did, Tomo, yeah. Fantastic win. Completely unexpected. Against Brum. All good, thank you, Ads. How are you, mate?
Okay, on this test I want you to focus on managing your ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace, and so a reminder that you've got modes to play with in your MFD. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
Just use loads of battery to get a head start down the straight. Definitely waiting for the front end quite a bit. Lunches.
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those
Gone
this
too deep
lap
there.
and see.
Gone too deep. It's over 5 points clear at the top now, flying.
Program complete. And a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
And waiting for the front end quite a bit. Take a little bit of rear out maybe rather than adding front in. See what that does. Might just be the hard tyre to be fair. We'll do race strategy on the meds. Morning, James. All good, thank you, pal. How are you, dude? Morning, Zach. Or evening, or afternoon, or whatever the fuck it is your side of the planet. Evening, one imagines.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
definitely need that rear downforce. And I had a bit of front end instead. Went with 350, left with 470. Loving life. Let's do that instead. Hey, Nick. All good, thank you, mate. Trust it's the same your end. Immediately feels better. Whether it's faster or not, I don't know, but it feels better. Went twice with the steering there, which is not the right way to do it. Might take a tick out of the front. Really slow around that penultimate corner. I don't really know why. Gonna get held up here by the two in front as well, annoyingly. It's just gonna ruin my. It's gonna ruin my practice, my thingy. But got to force my way through and try not to lose too much time. On the grass, idiot. Hello, Tozzy. How are you, mate? Did we really need to bring it up again, Zach? I just needed to get past for the 4th lap. Sorry, for the 5th lap. It's going to balk the data, having had to drive super aggressive with the tyres to get past the pass. It's going to screw the data we get from the practice program, but oh well. That's what it is. Oh, early finish. Loving life.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job.
Yeah, I'm going to be quite high on tyre wear with that.
Out of that. Well done.
Not as high as I thought it would be. Okay, that's manageable. Could be well off with the quali pace, but is what it is.
Okay, don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace. programme over, but that wasn't much help to us, I'm afraid.
108.6. He reckons I'll qualify
Need to run it again.
20th. Who have they got this weekend, Tozzy? Ipswich at home. It's doable though, isn't it? The car felt decent. The car feels decent. Just not sure I've got much pace. I'm happy enough with the setup though. I probably should have saved it actually, but never mind.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. And
I think I'm all right with front wing. I might take one tick out, but just the one tick. Don't let me forget to put fresher engine parts in as well. Good. Thankfully we got all of the ERS management one. Ah, you son of a bitch. Really? 70% chance of success fails back to back, does it? Mm-hmm. I call bullshit. We'll have to go to the third practice program then. Third practice session, sorry. Who've Man United got tonight, Jordan? Oh yeah, Bod a Glimpse, of course it is. I remember Marcus saying yesterday now. Car feels alright in practice. Not necessarily that quick comparatively to everyone else, but I feel very comfortable in the car, which is half the battle. So, provided we can utilise strategy to our advantage and not lose DRS on a group in front, we should be in for, hopefully, a decent weekend here. I'm going to put some fresher bits in the car as well to ensure that we're as fast as we possibly can be. And then, fingers crossed, we can qualify well. My qualifying practice program said that I would qualify last, but I think that's probably a little bit over the top, to be completely honest. I don't think we stand any chance of qualifying last. We should be able to get ourselves through to Q3. I'm a little bit worried about the rain, if I'm honest, but tyre temperatures. It's the tyre temps that worry me in the rain. But fingers crossed we'll be okay. I have struggled with tyre temperatures here at Zandvoort before, so it is a bit of a concern. I'm just going to take one tick of front wing out, but then I'm pretty sure we're going to be good to get through. We did a 108 something in practice in the practice quali program, and everyone else is doing 108s at the very thick end, so we should be comfortably through. Charles with a 108.4, I should be able to do a 108 something, a mid 108, 5 or a 6. So we should be through, qualifying into, or through Q1, sorry, into Q2. So we'll try and save some tyres if we can, because obviously with the rain doing what it's doing in the race itself, we might benefit from having an extra set of soft tyres available. We'll actually just make sure that I've taken all the fuel out, because that will have taken some time out of the lap. But apart from the conditions, we'll drive out and hopefully we should be okay. Genuinely not sure, Tozzy. I don't think I'll go. I don't think I'll stay at Ferrari if we do a season 4. I don't think I'll stay at Ferrari. Thank you, Beer.
Okay, 1 minute remaining, just 1 minute.
Half because of the engine note, yeah. Obviously, it's the intention to do a my team. So I'm going to let Pierre go. I was just worried about catching someone on my lap, which I obviously don't want to do.
30 seconds left in the session.
.1 from Lando. On the grass, like an idiot. Too busy looking at. I was looking at the top left for my sector time that just completely threw me. Concentrate on the lap, Chase. Wide. Good. Again, I'm looking at the Delta. I can't help myself. I just can't. I don't know why. I always get so
And we've been pushed down to P20.
caught up looking at the Delta that I don't actually concentrate on my driving. It's going to be close. I'm out. I am out. I am last. What? Well, that's not part of the plan. I did a 108, a 108.6 in quali. Sorry, in the quali practice program. I've done a 109 flat there. I'm only 9/10 of first, but well, that's not necessarily gone according to plan, has it? That's a really close field. Right, strategy is going to have to work in our favour because I feel quick in the car, but the car is not quick, apparently. Oh dear. How the fuck's that happened?
Welcome along then. So with the race not far away from starting,
Well, we'll see what everyone else did in qualifying. Teammate on first, 107.8, which isn't a massive step on from where they were in Q1, to be fair. Alonso with the 108 flats, same as Lando. Lance the 108.1. I'd be intrigued if we do another season in this save. What teams would be interested in me at the end of the year?
Gasly, Joe.
I can't believe I I can't believe I bottled the qualifying quite so hard.
Théo Pourchaire. Wood
I start 19th because
and Yuki
Tsunoda's
Tsunoda.
taken a penalty, but
And alongside me in
that
the
is not good. Lots of soft starters as well. Lots of soft starters. Only Stroll, Piastri and Verstappen on the medium.
This is not going to be an easy race from this position, but just give it your best shot.
Well, it's got 2 stops and 1 stops in there. With the rain coming, I'd be sorely tempted to start on the mediums, but it's not saying that the mediums will go much further than the softs, to be honest. In terms of the length, so I might as well just start on the softs and do what everyone else does. If lots of other people are on softs, then I might as well start on softs and then just undercut and try and get ahead of some people rather than overcutting. I'm perplexed as to why we were so slow lap time wise, because I didn't feel that slow. I wonder if that happened at Zandvoort the past couple of years as well. I don't recall it happening, but it may well have done. It's going to get wetter, but then it's going to dry up again. And if that rain actually comes, say, halfway through the race rather than towards the end, then we're going to need the extra... Well, we've got loads of soft tyres now, haven't we? So I don't think we need to worry about tyres in terms of the amount of softs we're going to have. Fuel-wise, am I really going to need 9 laps worth of extra fuel? Maybe. God. Deary me. Bugger. I think it's probably the word. To be as polite as possible. You can imagine what sort of 4-letter words going through my head at the idea of starting 19th at Zandvoort with rain on the way. Wish me luck, because I think I'm going to need it here. Right, let's give you guys a prediction. At Spa, it was, will I finish first or not? Here, I'm going to say, will I finish 8th or not? Do we make it into the points at all, effectively? Or into half-decent points at all, or not? At this rate, I'd say no. It is overcast though, isn't it?
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
It's not even a long run down to the first corner either. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Aiden. Well, the parking's decent. Parking was very decent. Whether anything else goes to plan or not, we shall find out. What a start by Yuki. I'm last. I'm not even going to try and hang it around the outside. There's no point. It's just going to end in damage for me. Okay. Yuki flew off the line then. Try and get around the outside of a couple here, maybe. Oof. And they just rather unceremoniously bumped me off track again. Right, lads, chill. I might try and throw it down the inside. Oh, if I'd not been caught out there, might try to throw it down the inside here. It's such a twisty circuit. It is hard to find overtaking opportunities outside of the first corner. There is maybe the chance here, as everyone slows up for this tight right and then the left. I'll leave racing room. We're through. The DRS is going to be active this lap. Going to need a lot of battery. I've got my recuperation set to 100%, and I'm going to need it, I think.
This lap, we can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
My plan is to try and make as many moves as possible before the pits. Don't know whether some are on 1 stoppers or 2 stoppers. It's not 1 stoppers, 2 stoppers or 3 stoppers. But ultimately, these guys back here, I don't want to feel like I'm racing, so I'm not that bothered about what strategy they're on.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead.
It's those further up that I'm worried about,
Push, push.
strategically. I'm very surprised to see most on softs and only the 3 or 4 on the medium tyre. That was a surprise. I might try the same move on Tsunoda that I did on Porsche here, because they all will Constantina up. A little bit rude as I bumped across the curb, but I left him just about a car's width.
Keep going.
.111.2 up top is what they're running. Tyre temps were okay. Did a 111.9. Couple of positions made so far. Plenty more to come, I hope. Don't touch that curb, Ches. It's your least favourite circuit, is it, Focus? I wouldn't say I hate it. It's really fun to drive on the wheel. I also wouldn't say that I adore this circuit. It's fun on time trial. But it's one of my weaker circuits, I'd say. Rephrase, it's one of the circuits I don't know as well, if you know what I mean. My lines are not as good, etc.
8.1 seconds.
Some circuits you just know off by heart everything. Braking points, turning points, gearing ratios, etc. Not ratios, but gearings to be in for certain corners. Here I'm just a little bit off everywhere. It's not a circuit I know like the back of my hand, like somewhere like Silverstone, etc. or Spa. The undercut's going to be really powerful, I think. really fast in a straight line. Really fast in a straight line. Running slightly lower downforce as well than some setups recommend. They're just running even less than me, apparently. Big DRS train at the moment. Try and make the same move again. And completely balls it up. It did not go well. Just a bit further back than I thought it was. It's fine. Might actually have inadvertently made Alex Albon a little bit more vulnerable now. Try and go around the outside of him at turn 1. We took a knock to the front wing, but it's not enough to affect the way the car drives, I don't think, thankfully. It was just too ambitious. Trying to replicate other moves that we'd made. But the concertina effect isn't quite so strong here at the moment, at this stage. So I couldn't just fly up the inside the way that I had previously. Trying a little bit too hard. Overdriving is the phrase. Still within DRS range of those in front. So we'll get after them. Try and make some more moves, but do them a bit cleaner than we did the one on Albon. So fast in a straight line. Don't even know whether the undercut's going to earn me much at the minute. Don't know whether...
Ocon ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Your last lap time, 1:12.1. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. Keep going.
I'd be intrigued to see how many are 3 stopping. Using that extra set of softs. I imagine it's probably, if anyone is 3 stopping, it's going to be someone at the back here. Because those further up... Too busy talking.
If you think you can get past,
those further up won't have the extra set of softs available to do a 3 stop. So most will be 2 stopping. Would love to know when that rain is probably going to come. Because the teams will have the radar.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Slow around turn 1 for sure. So if the rain still isn't isn't said to be coming yet. But we're not planning on boxing till the early 20s. Then it probably will be softs that we go to next. Notice how the front three have just pieced out in front. Lando, Charles and Fernando are gone. And then the rest of us are all in a Lance Stroll train. Just can't quite get close enough at the overtaking points because of lack of straight line speed comparatively to everyone else to really make the overtakes I want to make. So we're going to rely on strategy here. Thankfully, it's a multi-stop race. So there are multiple opportunities to undercut and make some time. Because they're faster than me in spots, and I'm faster than them in spots. So free air is probably going to earn us some time. Although not having DRS will make a bit of an impact in that. It really would be nice to know when the rain's coming, but we're not going to have that luxury, unfortunately.
Right, keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead. Gap to your teammate ahead, 10.4 seconds.
Yeah, it's one giant train. There's a bit of a gap now between Piastri and the car behind him. The train is splitting up a little bit in front of the two Hasses, but still pretty much the train all the way to P4. Which is why I'd be intrigued to know if anyone's on a 3-stop. Because they'll get a really big undercut if they box about lap 18.
Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining.
Seems most around us are 2-stopping though.
1 minute 12.2. Okay, mate, let's try and climb up the order. I'm setting you a new target. Push, push.
Yeah, I'm gonna box. Achieve 13th? Christ. I'm gonna box about lap 20, I think. Could have maybe been close enough then to have a go at Ocon. This is torture. It really is.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind.
Ah, got that wrong. Right idea though, you're right. It's just being close enough out of the final corner. Okay, the Hasses are starting to slow us up now. The Hasses at the front of this train have slowed up. Just one of them might be on a medium tyre, maybe. No. It's Lancers on mediums at the front of this train, which is keeping this train slow. And Checo and Carlos Sainz are losing touch with those in front of them. So this train that was all the way to P4 is now only as far as about P8 or 9, which is not ideal. So my undercut is losing its potential maximum gain. But fingers crossed we will have the opportunity to get still a decent undercut. I'm going to box 20. And try and make as many positions as I can. I might try Ocon into... Pay attention, Chiz. Stop talking. Might try Ocon into turn 1. Just roll off the brakes and roll up the inside.
Good job.
It's taken a long time coming, but we've made another overtake. Yeah, one of the Hasses is in trouble, I think, with damage. Either that or they've just got abnormally high tyre wear, because we're really slow now in certain parts. This is where the undercut would have a massive amount of benefit to whoever stops slightly early. We've still got to factor in. Ideally, we wouldn't want to make another stop after this first stop before the rain. So we need to make sure we go far enough so that the next set of softs take us to the rain.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of
I'll
this
ask about the
energy.
weather
Come on.
again in a minute, but I don't envisage that there's any rain coming just yet.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
Again, I'll use a lot of battery.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 12,
Forced Hulkenberg
24
defensive.
seconds.
Made the move. That's P15. Okay. I think we might have figured out how to make some moves now. After trying to make them at certain parts of the track earlier in the race, it's now other parts of the track that are going to be more beneficial to us at this part of the race. It's fine. 15th. Getting there slowly, but most important thing is that we're getting there. Now run wide, make a mistake. And throw it all away again. Never mind, it's still got... Whoa! Stop talking, concentrate on your fucking driving, you moron. Honestly. It's so tough on the higher difficulty levels to drive super competitively and be a good content maker / streamer. Sometimes the content needs to just be the gameplay rather than me commentating on the gameplay. Because I'm costing myself time here, which is not acceptable. Thankfully, we're competitive enough that we can just get right back behind them, but that's not the point. That front group with Stroll have really left the Hasses behind now. I'll be tempted to stop 18. And go to the mediums, perhaps. Because this is just hurting us now. Yeah, I'm going to box it into 17, I think, for mediums. We should get an undercut on even those that are 3-stopping, if there are any. I'm going to go up the inside of Hulkenberg here. Speed 15 again. Right, I'm going to box.
Okay, P15. You're in P15.
Oh, it's not what I wanted.
Gasly's ahead of you. Okay, they're on old softs. That's Hulkenberg behind.
I want them to be ready for me, so I'll give it another lap. Oh, some are in. I'm in. I'm in. Don't know where the pit limit is because we've not boxed before.
Okay,
So hard to know without being able to say that I'm going to box. There you go.
This lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Having not done a pit stop here yet.
Okay, forget.
Fuck off. God, it's such a slow pit lane.
Don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop.
Right, mediums. It's me and Carlos Sainz, intriguingly.
Okay,
And it's a
mate,
good
that's it.
stop.
Go,
It's
go,
a good
go.
stop.
That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Right, I'm on the mediums, so it's not going to be easy to stick with
Okay,
Sainz.
stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
In fact, Sainz is probably already more than a second ahead of me. He is 1.5. Now, so we need to really try and make the most of an undercut. Sainz is the only one 3-stopping by the looks of things.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data
Sure.
is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Good.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds.
Sainz should set the fastest lap of the race here. He hasn't done.
Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres. might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
There you go.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, mate. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race.
Rain in 15 minutes or so. But I bet it's longer than 15 minutes. Because I had to ask about that. The others probably will be able to soft until the rain. They're going to be boxing soon. We're going to have to get elbows out a little bit later.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 31.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in first. And the time last lap, 1:12.2.
Fuck off. Just shouldn't be an auto spin curve, it's just silly.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Okay, so Alonso's in from that front trio. And Alonso is out again at the back of that group in front. He's going to be losing loads of time now, hand over fist, because he's stuck in that train, which is going to work in our favour. So it's going to massively help us close on everybody that has gone a little bit longer. I'm expecting loads of people in the box on lap 23 and 24. This is where hopefully this undercut comes into mine and Carlos Sainz's benefit. Others around us are going to be very fast, though, when they come out of the box. If we can avoid traffic and just be in free air, then hopefully we'll be okay. Charles has kept going. A McLaren and a Mercedes are in the box, as are a handful more now. So here comes our undercut opportunity. Very much taken. Very much taken. If you remember, the two Hasses were at the front of that train. Now one of the Hasses is 8 seconds behind us. He will race up behind me on fresh softs, but that's how much the undercut has earned us there in terms of time. A lot. Charles is in this lap.
Charles is in the pits.
Alonso's still in that train up front. Lots in the box now. This might well be us into the points.
Come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. Yellow flag.
Not quite. P11. Yellow flag up front though. Who's that for? Lance Stroll. Or Alonso. Might be Alonso. I hope it's Alonso.
I've got
It's
some
Alonso.
information on
Huge.
Alonso. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
He's gone bang. That's massive for our
Okay, clear.
championship. He's one of those drivers in front of us. We now have an extra position. We're into the points. You'll notice behind as well that Hülkenberg has taken Perez. I believe Sergio Perez is running with some front wing damage and hasn't changed it in the pits.
Rain is forecast.
Rain in 10 minutes now, they're just saying there as well. I'm going to check. I think Sergio Perez has some front wing damage that he hasn't boxed for. No, seemingly not. He's lost the position to Hülkenberg though, and he's holding up the train, so something is amiss with Sergio Perez's car. Maybe floor damage? You can't visually see it, but something is causing Sergio Perez to be a lot slower, and it's not the usual real-life Sergio Perez a little bit slower reason. So I'm not sure, but rain is on the way. Everyone's boxed. We could have used softs. We've ended up using the mediums. Just means we do still have another fresh set of mediums to go to. So if we do need mediums at the end of the race, we can go to them. But if we want to use softs, we've got plenty of softs available as well for when the rain, or post when the rain gets here. We're in a decent spot at the minute. An undercut's earned us 6 or 7 positions. And the retirement to Alonso has helped as well. Want the rain to stay off as long as possible so that we get the chance to maybe get Carlos Sainz as well as his softs go off and our mediums come into their own. We'll wait and see. I am desperate for the toilet. So I'm going to have to go, I'm afraid. But I'm going to have to be as quiet as possible because Jude is asleep. So, shh. Shh. Don't wake the baby. Okay? BRB. Shh. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, Baba. It'll be on controller still, Bilal, for the My Team.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds.
Perez, I don't know what's wrong with Sergio Perez's car, but he's doing a wonderful job of holding everybody up behind. It's now 10 seconds
Okay,
back
you're
there.
in the top 10.
We're up to 9th now. Daniel Ricciardo's going to be coming out behind us soon. Piastri's on mediums. Did he start on those? No, there's no way he started on those mediums. Is it Piastri that's... No, they've gone medium. Oh, wow. So some have gone... Stroll and Piastri have gone medium. Now, that is unexpected. Verstappen hasn't yet boxed off his first set of mediums. He's still going. I presume he'll box this next upcoming lap. Lots of different strategies at play here, and I've no idea how it's all going to factor the rain into it as well. I am still concerned about tyre temps once the rain gets here, but there's not really much I can do about that now, is there?
Minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
There you go, Verstappen in the box, Verstappen out the box.
11.3 seconds.
Verstappen now P7. Hülkenberg and Ricciardo fighting. Yes. Verstappen's also gone medium. We've kept with Carlos Sainz very well on these medium tyres. Him on the softs, I did expect him to get away from me, but he's not once gotten over 2 seconds down the road. Which says to me, when they're on mediums at the end of the race, and we hopefully are on softs after the rain, we could be pretty competitive. I hope, anyway. Lando leading the race at the minute, ahead of Charles. And of course Alonso's now no longer with them because he's retired. So it's a 2-horse fight for the win now. Can't take that flat yet. The best comeback drive. What? In real life, Jamie, I presume. Thank you for the follow, Brandon. Welcome to the channel, mate. Hard to recall. Off the top of my head, I mean, there have been some, like Verstappen went from like 14th to the win in Spa a few years ago, didn't he? Hamilton's won from 14th on the grid before. Was it Hungary? 14th to the win. Lewis in Brazil. Lewis in Brazil was helped with a sprint race, wasn't it? Lewis only started 10th in the main Grand Prix. It's up there, but I wouldn't say it was the best. And obviously, I can't recall races from the early 90s, the 80s, the 70s, and further back. There's almost certainly better options there as well.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.6 seconds. get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
I am worried about tyre temps in the rain. I think this could be a problem.
Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go.
TRS on science.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Okay. It isn't going to be the longest of showers, I don't think. It genuinely might not rain hard enough or long enough to warrant a change in tyres. But we are at the seaside in the Netherlands. So it's probably safe to presume that when the rain comes, it will come hard and intensely. So we may well find ourselves switching to inters. These medium tyres have now done close to 13 laps. And the wear is quite high in the front left. Might well be mediums at the end of the race as well. Don't think the softs will last post-rain.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Yeah, no, they're not. Oh, sorry, Nolan. What's the date on yours? 29th. Today's the 28th. Okay, good to know. We'll look for any other 29ths. Apologies, Nolan. Any other 28ths in here? Is it just Nolan? Just Nolan. Right, fair enough. There you go. Nolan's a man of his own. Man of his own. No, it's not a month sub. It's 30 days, I think. Pretty sure it's 30 days. Science is starting to struggle on his softs. They've not lasted as well as the mediums. Thought about it, thought better of it. realised I didn't have my DRS open, that's annoying.
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap, 0.5.
I need to get past Carlos now. Race critical. Try and do it at the end of the next DRS zone if possible. I don't think I'm quite close enough. Am I? I might be. I am. Hello. Not sure who's going to get the DRS here. Oh, he's bloody slow there is all I know. He got the DRS. His DRS versus my battery.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 17.8 seconds.
I really need to get past Carlos. Rain is falling. We're going to be intermediate tyres quite quickly, I think.
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
We're getting into turn one. Maybe even before turn one. Before turn one. That's P8.
Nice move, good job.
Now we just got to make sure we time the transition to the intermediate tyre correct. It's not far away, I don't think. I've got a horrible feeling we're going to hit that AI faster than you crossover period that won't leave us and we won't actually go to intermediate tyres. That's my fear at the moment, where like the user loses all of his grip, his or her grip, but the AI don't lose as much of theirs. Nobody in up front yet. I have lost all my dry grip.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
It's not far. I don't think we're far off Inters. Yeah, look, those guys in front are just pulling away hand over fist now, like crazy. We've reached that period where the AI are just uncompetable. Uncompetable? I don't know what the phrase is. Unmatchable, basically, in terms of their traction and their lap time. They're unmatchable. P8 might be as far as we make today.
Okay, conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 13.0 seconds. at least another 10 minutes until this rain evens out. Stay alert out there.
I'm not going to box until it deactivates DRS. I don't want to go too early and get super hot tyres again. We've been there, done that, got the t-shirt and wanted to burn the t-shirt. DRS disabled, there you go. As if we were waiting for it.
Right, we're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be
Inter's
time
time.
to come in and change.
See what the fronts do. Or front runners do, should I say. They're in. They're in.
Right,
Box this lap.
at the end of this lap, please.
Boxing for intermediate tyres.
Charles is in for his stop now.
Everyone's double stacking as well. Nobody thinks it's worth doing another lap. That's a sign that it's definitely intermediate tyre time. Here we go. Good pit stop, please, gents. It was. I held a little bit. It's going to be chaos in the pit lane. We're going to still come out in front of Sainz, though, thankfully. And he got held up even more so in the pit lane, I think.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Right, Taylor Porsche is still out on a set of softs. That was the wrong call, Williams. You should have double stacked. Carlos did lose some time in the pits. You can see it's now 1.4 seconds. He was within DRS range of me previously. Apprehensive about using battery at the minute, so I don't want to tear up my rear tyres. Some of those that didn't double stack boxing now. It's only the Mercedes in front of us. We might have gained a position here, maybe. No, we're P8 still. We have gained some time on Lewis, though.
Concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
But mainly just because he got stuck behind soft runners in wet weather, so he'll now pull away again. We have pulled on Sainz, though, which is nice to see. Temps are still okay.
And gap to the car in front, 3.2 seconds.
I think we're quicker in the rain. Hello, computer. I think we're significantly quicker in the rain. That just shows how much extra downforce we're running in these wet, slippery conditions on the right tyre at the right time. We're much faster. Much faster.
Push, push. Use your overtake button. Let's go.
I kind of wish it was raining for the rest of the race now. It's going to dry up again at some point. Tyre temperatures are absolutely fine as well, which is perfect.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
We won't be, because it's going to dry up again. Pretty sure.
The car behind starting to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. Conditions are only getting worse. Watch out for standing water. Inters look like the best time
Standing
for now.
water?
Okay,
Are we going to hit
gap
wets?
ahead, 1.7 seconds.
God. I'm actually electric quick in the rain. Not as fast as my teammate, probably, but definitely faster than Lewis or Piastri. Tyre temps are actually coming down because it's getting so wet. We might be on wet weather. We might be going to the full wets before the end of this rain storm. Pull 5 seconds on Carlos Sainz. This is entirely unexpected.
Are you coping okay with this weather? We're watching
Yes.
the amount of standing water on the road, and for now, we think it's safe to stay with the Inter.
I agree. I mean, if they all box again for full wets, I'm quite happy on these Inters at the minute. Quite happy on these Inters. How slow they are. Oh my god. Need to get past Lewis.
Okay, mate, we've got high reserves of VRS, so let's try and use some more.
Okay. Oh my god, he's so slow. So fast in a straight line, though. Tyres are getting even colder.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
Hi, Lewis. Bye, Lewis. I just rolled off the brakes there, eased off them a little bit. A little bit of wheel-to-wheel action, but it was from a long way back. Lewis should have expected it, though, the way that I've been all over his gearbox. Time to get after Piastri. 10.2 to Verstappen. Ooh. Hello. It's starting to gap now. Are the conditions changing once more? I've gone from being super quick comparatively to everybody else to now they've got a traction advantage over me again. This is really strange.
The rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track yet.
It's fine. See if we can close in on Piastri.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.6 seconds.
Okay, conditions are back in our favour again. This is going much better than I thought it would. So far. So far, so good. I think it's probably going to be mediums at the end. If we get as far as lap 55, I'll go on to softs. But at the minute, it's mediums. I'm literally driving the whole corner looking at the Delta. Like some sort of idiot.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Okay. Not a great place to flashback to. Never mind.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds.
Went a bit deep there, a bit carried away.
Catching the car ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race. Okay, I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining okay. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
I agree. Oh dear.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. cars are definitely kicking up a lot of spray at this point. I doubt we're quite ready for the full wet, but we're not far off. Inters and wets will probably have very similar pace at the moment.
Okay. I'm still happy on the Inters. There's a Mercedes in the box. Lewis is pitting for wets, I think. He is. Others are doing the same. Ollie Behrman has not. I'm happy at the minute. I'm happy on the Inter. I am not boxing. A minute, I don't believe I'm going to box. Charles is in, as is Lando. I'm not going to box. I'm happy on these Inters. I really am.
Okay, a few drivers are fitting full wet tyres. We might need to change soon.
Nope, I'm happy.
Here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by.
That's P3.
2 seconds.
Now we gauge what the time does to Lando this lap. And we see what we do from there. I am, I believe, still happy on this set of intermediate tyres.
Remember to adjust your ERS mode in your MFD if you need to.
Captain Lando's coming down, I think. Is this the first time in Formula 1 game history where being in the wet is actually benefiting me?
No need to worry about
Potentially.
the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I think Lando's quicker than me, but that might just be because of tyre wear, more so than anything else.
Rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful. It's hard to say if Inters or wets are better right now.
Inters, mate. Yellow flag behind. Someone's binned it. There might be a safety car. It's a VSC.
Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety
Oh, I'll tell you
car
what.
is deployed.
If we were closer to the pits, I'd have put a fresh set of inters on here.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your
Someone
pace.
spun. A Sauber spun, I believe. Do I take a fresh set of inters? When's the VSC ending? Unboxing.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I'm in the box under VSC. Come on.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I've done it again. Oh, dear me. Box for a new set of inters under the VSC.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, off we go. Back into the race.
Lost a couple of
Perfect
positions,
job on
but
the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
if they go in back to inters before we go to dries, then I'm still going to save a pit stop. I still think that's the right call, to take a cheap intermediate pit stop. Now I definitely won't need to stop again. Now there's a Mercedes going slowly.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Lewis Hamilton behind is going slowly, and I think he's going to retire. Yep, Hamilton out.
Okay, red flag.
Red
mate.
flag,
Red
no! Oh, that's killed me. Unbelievable, Jeff. I just boxed. Oh, the red flag. I did not need the red flag. A safety car. I'm so happy.
Taking, please. We'll see you in the pit lane.
A red flag kills me. How unlucky is that? Oh, you couldn't have predicted that Lewis was going to retire
Right.
at all.
Yeah, nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of
I'm
this
staying
race.
on inters. I'm staying on inters. And it's going to dry up as well. Race restart lap 57. I'm starting on inters. If the others are on wets, everyone's on inters. Killed me. We just threw away a potential victory there. Oh, mate.
That was far too aggressive, mate. Clean
Shut
passes
up.
only. We don't want a penalty.
Unbelievable. I was third. I made the right call to box under the VSC. Could not have predicted that Lewis was then going to have an engine failure and retire. 2 laps later. The rain is easing up now as well. We'll wait and see if we still have the pace in wet conditions over the AI. But it will be softs that I go to, a brand new set of softs, when it dries up. It's still a fantastic recovery drive. There's still more positions that could be made, but we might have been in a position to win this race.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 2.6 seconds.
At every moment, we made the right decision. To box early off the first set of softs for mediums. To box when we did to go to inters to begin with. To box under the VSC for another set of inters and not box for wets. And without the red flag, we might have gotten a podium today.
The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Devo. It's fine. With Hulkenberg being the car behind, I'm happy that I'm not going to get threatened from back there. Not yet, anyway. Might try and take Max here. Used a lot of battery. He's going to go defensive. But he's not going to leave a car's width from the outside. Cool story, bro. I'll stay behind then. Don't worry about putting that in, Chris.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
Charles going to disappear down the road. Because George and Lando are fighting over P2 right now. Charles will win this race. We're still very much in the hunt for a podium, though.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
Oh my god, they're slow. Hopefully the McLaren's double stack. Or one does an extra lap. Regardless, we should make at least one position from that. Hopefully, anyway. Lando and George going for it again into turn one. I'm going to go around the outside, can I? Have I got the grip? No.
Okay, mate, we're going through fuel quicker than we need to, so please let's ease off.
Fuel's
and make
fine.
it last.
Fuel's fine.
Managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
George is the slow one.
past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
A little bit closer to max this lap, although not by much. On the inside.
Increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
That's fifth. Come on. Rain is stopping now. So my time as the quicker car is going to come to a rather swift end when that happens. As soon as we switch to dry tyres, I'm going to be the slowest of this quartet. Or quintet, if you still factor Lando as part of it, even though he's getting down the road now. I mean, it's dry. Let's be honest, it's dry.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
Unboxing.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
I'm putting the softs on. Fuck's sake.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Unboxing for softs. Come on then. Ocon just got a 10-second penalty, or Ocon is carrying a 10-second penalty.
Right, let's go. Come on.
Ocon's
Perfect
carrying a
job from you
10-second
and the
penalty.
crew there, mate. We're delighted
I'm now
with
running
that.
last, so we have to pray that we've made the right decision on the right lap. I think we did. Charles is continuing on.
DRS is now enabled.
Don't tell me they're not going to box off their intermediate tyres. Surely they box off their inters. I think they might not box off their inters.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 10.3 seconds.
There's still 9 laps to go. Surely they box.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, they're in. Charles is in.
Charles is in for his stop now.
The McLarens are double stacking as well. This might be us on the podium. Some are continuing on for another lap. Use as much of my battery as I dare down the. Oh my god! 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 That is a net P2.
The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums.
And
Car ahead
Russell's
now
on the
running medium
mediums.
tyres.
We might have just, maybe, put ourselves in a position to win the Grand Prix. If I can keep up with George Russell. Which at the minute I can't. Oh man, if I'd have come out in DRS range. Or if he'd have come out in DRS range. What could have been? I'm going to have to get my elbows out for Max, I think, more so than thinking about attacking George. This is going to be P2.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate. Or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
Shut up, Mark. Concentrating. No more talking. Let's go get George.
Okay, we've got to focus on the VSC delta.
Okay.
Get the old objective.
Not sure what a VSC's for.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
That was so strange.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for...
Fuck off. It was 7, as I cross the line here, it's 7 tenths, and then it just disappears around the corner. That's bullshit.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Like, what? It's 3.5 tenths, and then all of a sudden I'm 2 tenths under?
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
That was just weird. End of the VSC is so strange. The way it's like plus 3 tenths, plus 5 tenths, minus 2 tenths in the space of 100 metres. That's bullshit. Now Max is driving into me. I've lost out massively under the VSC because of that really, really strange delta. But obviously the AI are able to match perfectly because they're AI controlled. Whereas me as the user, I have to somehow deal with that up, down, all over the place. I'll try and catch George Russell now, whilst keeping Max behind. Easier said than done. 2 seconds to George. Russell might be winning this Grand Prix. Norris and Verstappen fighting behind suits me. Norris on mediums, Verstappen on softs. Lando's quick in that McLaren. That's not... It just shouldn't be an insta-spin curb. It's bullshit. Fastest lap of the race. Oh, and then Lando does a 1:08. Okay.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Yeah,
Gap
we're
to
not...
your teammate behind, 3.4 seconds.
Lando's the fastest car on track by a long way. We will finish second or third, because somehow Hulkenberg has managed to get himself up into fourth. But I can't catch George.
Okay, keep the car ahead under pressure. They might make a mistake. Gap is only 2 seconds now.
George is pulling. Second or third. The VSC actually cost me. Because it fluctuates so stupidly. I wasn't able to maintain any sort of gap. I was like 1.3, 1.4 behind George, perhaps there or thereabouts, 1.5. I can't do anything against Lando here. I was like 1.5 behind George.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on
And slowly closing. Now Lando's just going to disappear in front of me. Maybe he can drag me to George, but I don't think there's enough time left in the race. 3 laps, including the one we're on. Oh, what a killer. I mean, I can't complain, can I? I've somehow managed to go from 20th to... Fuck you, curb! You're not an auto spin curb, it's bullshit! We somehow managed to go from 20th to 3rd. Sorry. Do correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I am sure in real life that curb is not an auto spin curb, so to speak. You don't just definitely spin just by looking at that curb. I'm not having it. If we're to take Lando, I have to do it at the end of this lap. Not now, at the end of this lap. I've got to try and be close enough, save my battery, and go for Lando into turn 1 at the end of the final lap. Don't know if I'm close enough. I'm definitely not close enough. I might be.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
It's desperate. And it's not quite going to work. I'm alongside, using a lot of battery. He's going to have the inside line. This is a hell of a fight with Lando here on the final lap for P2. I don't know where I'm going. Too busy staring at the back of his car. Fuel's low. He's going to get traction on me out of this corner though. I'm not going to be close enough. Lando's going to get P2. George is going to win the race. The line's going to come up too fast for us. There it is. Oh. P3. P3.
George Russell who wins.
All 3 Brits on the podium. Lewis Hamilton DNF'd.
It's one thing to
Alex Albon races under a tie flag. So the three Brits on the podium. 1, 2, 3. George, Lando, me. Ah, if it weren't for the VSC at the end, I might have won that race.
While Mercedes are on top
I think
once again.
we made every decision correct. To box early off the softs, to go to the mediums, to box to inters on the right lap, to not box for the full wets. Then we made the right decision under the first VSC to box for another set of inters. But you could have anticipated the red flag. The red flag came, everyone was then on inters, FML. Then we made the right decision to go to softs. And if it weren't for that last VS and to when to pit for those softs as well, and if it weren't for that final VSC, I think we would have caught George Russell. Because I could have burned my battery and we were closing slowly. In the end, I couldn't hold Lando at bay. But a P19 to P3, George P7 to the win. Charles started on pole, in the end finishes 5th. And Nico Hulkenberg, P15 to P4, is worthy of note, as well as Daniel Ricciardo, P11 to P6. Ollie Behrman into the points as well. We gain on all of our championship rivals other than Lando Norris, annoyingly. And evidently, he's now apparently my championship rival, which sucks because he's the one that finished ahead of me. I'm so close to being 86 rated. We are still just, supposedly, although obviously not with the championship standings, the #1 driver at Ferrari, at least with our reputation. Somehow. And that's the first time that our wet weather running has actually been competitive, not only competitive, but quicker than. Really surprised at how fast we were in the wet, but delighted with it. That's a large portion as to why we were able to finish where we did. It's Monza next.
Opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport, and to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
Yeah, it would be nice if that wasn't the 17th time I'd heard that one line. So, Monza next. Monza, we hope, is dry. Because if it is, we're in with a shout again of a really, really good race weekend. Previously, at Monza, Season 1, we DNF'd, lol. Season 2, we finished 5th in the Ferrari when Charles won. And Season 3, hopefully, we will finish on the podium for the first time in Ferrari's home Grand Prix. We closed within 10 points of Lando. We closed to within 30 of Verstappen and 31 of Fernando Alonso, with some strong tracks, I hope, for us coming up. We got a podium in Singapore last year. We got a P2 in Azerbaijan last year. We got wins in Vegas, Qatar, and a podium in the United Arab Emirates as well. There are sprint races still to come too in some of the other Grand Prix weekends. Monza, I think, is probably a balanced tyre allocation needed as well. Dry, dry, dry. Channel your sunshine. Hey! It's stonking hot at Monza for the Italian Grand Prix next time out. Weather forecast is fully dry. Regulation changes apparently on the way. Looks like you're probably going to have some regulation changes next year. We think this affects multiple departments. We aren't sure yet which ones. That's fine. I have 8,500 resource points banked up, ready to make this Ferrari super, super, super quick. But if we do a 4th season, I don't know if we stay at Ferrari. We might move, depending on what happens with the resource allocation. And, I mean, Aston Martin or McLaren would be perfect teams to go to compete with Ferrari next season. So I'd be sorely tempted to not improve the Ferrari or not protect the Ferrari and go to season 4 at a different team and try and shoot Ferrari in the foot. It would be very, very unrealistic and very gaming the system to do so. So I probably wouldn't do that. But I almost certainly would look to move teams for Season 4 if we stay in this save. And if we stay in this save, where we move, I mean, we would not have as strong a teammate, I don't think, at Aston Martin or at McLaren. Lando and Alonso are very, very, very quick, but Charles is faster. So leaving Ferrari might be the way that we go about getting ourselves a Drivers' World Championship. We're going to get the Constructors. That's a shoo-in. Maybe we have one final hurrah at trying to get a Drivers' Championship, and if it doesn't work after 5 Grand Prix, then we sack it in and do a My Team. Who knows? For now, though, we are absolutely going to do our best to win the team's home Grand Prix. It was heartbreak for my own personal home Grand Prix at Silverstone. Monza will be different. It better be different. I'll see you in the next one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Choose a prediction outcome. P8 or higher. Done. A lot of you said no. Nobody could have seen what was coming. What came coming, should I say. F1, S3, 15, Netherlands. We need to get a thumbnail from that race somewhere. And then we can switch to the Everton save for the season finale of that save. Let me just set that to upload for Chris. And then let's get a thumbnail, and then we can switch to FC. No worries, Zach. Catch you later, dude. Sleep well, mate. Oh yeah, prop hunt's banging. We love a bit of prop hunt. Maybe we play a bit of prop hunt later in the week. Because this is going to be season finale of Everton. Season finale will go live on YouTube on Monday. Yes, David Enke. Stone Shuffle and Donut Futon. Thank you for the follows, guys. The vote is ongoing at the moment for the player career, and it is very, very heavily in favour of going to Atletico Madrid. So I think I can quite rightly... Because I rigged it and left out Punjab. Yeah, maybe. The RTG25 save will be starting within the next 3 weeks, Simmers. Before Christmas. Definitely before Christmas. This is the restart. The red flag restart. That's not bad. That'll do for thumbnail. Plan is to do Ipswich to finish off the year, yes. That is the current plan. Whether that is a live start or a start at the beginning of the season. I'm not sure yet. If Ipswich get relegated, we might even put them in the Championship, depending on when it is we get to that save. Might even put Ipswich back in the Championship and then try and bring them up again. That might make for an interesting save. Something that's a little bit more left field when we do all the updated transfers, etc. Rather than doing the promoted Premier League side, we actually do the relegated side. If, of course, Ipswich go down, which they might well not. Right. I'm going to go and have a quick toilet break, and then we will do the whole restart the stream thing to split the VODs for the YouTube streaming channel, and then we'll switch to FC. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes after I've done a cheeky wee, and then it will be game on for the Premier League title. Le chat. Le chat. Le chat, le chat, le chat, le chat. Roll. Le chat, le chat, le chat. Hey, trying to get down. Jiggy, go. Jiggy, go. Hang on. Let's do that one. A jiggy, go. Ow, don't bite me. Ouchie. I say hello. Hi. Hello. There's you. There's hello. Nom. There's you in there. There's you. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Upside down cat. Upside down cat. Ow. I'm not for eating. I'm not din-dins. Ow. Oh, speaking of, actually, you might not have had your dinner. Nat's gone out with the baby. 2 secs. I'll see if she has had dinner or not. Do you want Ninny? The bowl was empty, but I bet Nat's gone out on a walk with Jude. But I guarantee you, Nat had actually already given her dinner, and she's just eaten it all, and now snuck an extra dinner out of me. Oi, oi, oi. Right, Premier League title. I think we need the heart rate monitor, really, don't we? She is a bit cute, isn't she, bless her? She's naughty. Because she, despite months of being told to get down off the kitchen side every time she gets up there, she still just jumps on the kitchen side literally 20 times a day, and you just have to be like, Rolo, get down, put her down. 10 minutes later, she's up on the kitchen side, Rolo, get down, put her down. We even have a little, like, water spray. Bum 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 ba dum. Do 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 do. Right, heart rate monitor. Scan. There we go, good. We get some names from the most recent Everton episode that we can put on the ball behind me. This one, Trevor Thwing, Evan was actually in the last one, so let's see who else we have up here. Just a random guy, bro. It's a username we've not seen before, I don't think. That would have triggered something in my mind, I think. Ayush. In yellow. And just a random guy, bro. Put him in Twitch pink. Pinky purple. Twitch pinky purple, and then plug the phone in because it needs a charge. Here we go. Right. Oh wow, it's all over the place, isn't it? Right, just going to restart the stream quickly to split the YouTube VODs so that they're correctly titled. So those of you on Twitch, refresh in about 10 seconds time. Those of you on YouTube, you will have a new stream pop up for you momentarily. So let me just switch that from F1 to FC25. FC325, I'll just put there. Right, YouTube stream is going to go down for you and a new one will appear. Twitch,